Every city has its own way of waking up. And in Pune, mornings don't begin with alarms, they begin with aroma. Years ago, I made a video about the best breakfast spots in the city. This year, I thought the list must have changed. New cafes, new flavors, a whole new morning scene. But when I went out again, I found the same smell of filter coffee, the same sound of sizzling dosas, and that same old charm that just refuses to fade. So before we start this journey, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because this is Kaata Chamcha Vlogs, back again to relive Pune's most beautiful mornings. No rankings today, because every place you're about to see is the best in its own way. The sun's barely up, and yet Vohuman Café is already buzzing. It's one of those places where time seems to move differently. You'll find college kids rubbing their eyes, office-goers reading newspapers, and old-timers discussing life over endless cups of chai. The smell of butter hits you first, thick, melting on toasted buns. Then comes the cheese omelette, soft inside, crisp outside, oozing flavor. And that Irani Chai, sweet, strong, and smooth. It's the definition of comfort. There's no decor, no playlist, no fancy latte art, but the energy? Pure magic. This place isn't just serving breakfast. It's serving memories since decades. Millennium Star, near Ruby Hall, Sangamwadi, Pune. Cost for two, 250 rupees. Must try Cheese Omelette, Bun Maska, Irani Chai. Walk down FC Road any morning and you'll smell Vaishali before you see it. The air outside carries the scent of roasted coffee beans and crisp dosa batter. Inside, it's a scene of perfect rhythm. Waiters in white uniforms glide like dancers between tables. The kitchen bell rings every few seconds, and every seat, indoors or outdoors, is full. Vaishali has been serving breakfast since the year 1950, and even after 70 years, the crowd hasn't thinned. The Mysore Masala Dosa here is iconic, paper thin, buttery, and filled with a spicy potato masala that hits the soul. Pair it with filter coffee brewed strong and frothy, and you'll understand why Punekars proudly call this place their second home. Why is Vaishali so famous? Because it isn't just breakfast, it's a ritual that connects generations. Ask any local, and they'll tell you, if you haven't been to Vaishali, you haven't tasted Pune yet. Address: Ferguson College Road, Shivajinagar. Cost for two, 600 rupees. Must try. Mysore Masala has been here since 1935, and walking inside feels like entering a living photograph. The mint green walls, marble tables, and stained glass windows. They've seen generations of Punekars come and go. You'll find old friends sharing Bun Maska, families starting their day with keema pav, and strangers exchanging smiles over chai. The keema pav here is fiery, rich, and full of flavor, a perfect balance of spice and nostalgia. The Bun Maska is soft and buttery, and when dipped in Irani tea, it feels like a warm hug from the city itself. Good Luck's charm lies in its simplicity. It's not fancy, it's not modern, but it's honest, soulful, and real. And that's why people still queue up every morning. Because here, time stands still, but the flavor never does. Ferguson College Road, near Good Luck Chalk, Deccan Gymkhana. Cost for two, 500 rupees. Must try keema pav, Bun Maska, chicken cutlet, Irani Chai. If the Irani cafes are the city's heart, then the Flower Works is its calm soul. Step into this sunlit cafe and you'll feel the energy shift. The chaos of traffic melts into silence, replaced by soft jazz and the smell of fresh bread. The interior is warm, wooden tables, leafy greens outside the windows, and an aroma of baking croissants that wraps around you like a blanket. Their pancakes are pillowy and served with maple syrup and fresh berries. The eggs Benedict are rich with hollandaise sauce, and the coffee, smooth, full-bodied, and crafted with care. This cafe became famous for being more than just food. It's a place where people write, read, or just be, where every morning feels like a small escape from the city's rush. Number 18 Nirvana Commercial, North Avenue, Kalyani Nagar. Cost for two, 900 rupees. Must try, Eggs Benedict, pancakes with berries, cappuccino. Hidden in the lush lanes of Koregaon Park, the French window patisserie is Pune's little piece of Paris. White walls, rustic decor, soft jazz music, and the smell of butter in the air. It's a cafe that makes you slow down and breathe. Each pastry here is made fresh, buttery, flaky, golden. Their croissant sandwiches are divine. The eggs Florentine melt in your mouth, and the hazelnut mocha is liquid heaven. It's the kind of place where writers sit for hours, where friends meet for quiet brunches, and where love stories begin over coffee. Why is it famous? Because it's not just breakfast. It's an experience of art, taste, and atmosphere blended perfectly together. Address: Lane 5 Koregaon Park, Pune. Cost for two, 1,100 rupees. Must try, croissant sandwich, eggs Florentine, hazelnut mocha. German Bakery is not just a restaurant, it's a Pune landmark. Since the year 1980, this cafe has been a meeting place for travelers, artists, and locals. It has lived through history, celebrated joy, and survived tragedy, and still stands strong, serving comfort one plate at a time. The atmosphere is electric yet calm, sunlight filtering through the trees, the smell of coffee mingling with fresh bread, and conversations in a dozen languages. The full English breakfast is a feast: eggs, sausages, toast, and hash browns. And their banana walnut cake? A legend on its own. It's famous not just because of the food, but because this place feels alive. Every table has a story. Every bite, a memory. Address: 292 North Main Road, Ragvilla Society, Koregaon Park. Cost for two, 800 rupees. Must try, full English breakfast, banana walnut cake, cold coffee. Café Yezdan is where time stopped. Beautifully. It's one of the last surviving Irani cafes in camp, with cracked walls, creaky fans, and a warmth no modern cafe can replicate. You walk in and instantly feel like you've traveled decades back. Old men sip chai while reading newspapers. Families share Bun Maska and laugh about nothing in particular. The Bun Maska here is perfectly toasted, crunchy outside, buttery inside. The omelette is simple, yet divine. And the Irani Chai, sweet, milky, and eternal. It's famous because it doesn't try to impress. It just welcomes you like family. Yezdan isn't just part of Pune's breakfast culture. It's part of its heart. Address: 623 Sharbatwala Chowk, Sacha Peer Street, Camp. Cost for two, 300 rupees. Must try, Bun Maska, Huff Fry, Irani Chai. Amidst the buzz of Koregaon Park, 108 feels like a peaceful garden retreat, with white furniture, green plants, and sunlight dancing through the trees. It's where people come to heal through food and calm. This cafe serves mindful breakfasts, fresh smoothie bowls with berries, fluffy ricotta pancakes, and creamy avocado toast on multigrain bread. Here, breakfast isn't fast. It's mindful, slow, and nourishing. You don't just eat, you breathe the morning. Address: Mona Lisa Kalagram, Koregaon Park, Pune. Cost for two, 900 rupees. Must try, ricotta pancakes, avocado toast, smoothie bowl. The Irani cafe chain is like a bridge between the old and new Pune. It brings back the Irani charm, the marble top tables, the smell of fresh bread, the sound of teaspoons against glass, but adds a modern comfort that makes everyone feel at home. You can come here for a quick Bun Maska and chai before work, or sit for hours catching up with a friend. The food is familiar, the service warm, and the ambience nostalgic yet clean and cozy. It's famous because it doesn't try to compete. It simply preserves what Pune loves most: authenticity with a smile. Address: Camp, Kothurud, Viman Nagar and Baner. Multiple outlets. cost for two, 400 rupees. Must try omelette pav, Bun Maska, Irani Chai. And finally, we end with simplicity, Kohinoor Café. No fancy plates, no shiny signs, just real food made with love. Located near AMG Road. This place opens early and fills with locals before 8 am. The poha is soft and flavorful. The upma is fragrant with curry leaves. And the filter coffee, strong, bold, and perfect. It's famous not for luxury, but for its warmth, affordability, and taste that never disappoints. Kohinoor is the definition of a Pune morning. Simple, comforting, and honest. Address: near AMG Road, Camp, Pune. Cost for two, 400 rupees. Must try egg burji, samosa, Irani chai, and Bun Maska. 10 cafes, 10 moods, 10 stories. From Irani Bun Maska to avocado toast. From vintage charm to modern calm. Pune doesn't compete, it coexists. Each place you saw today is the best in its own way. Because here, breakfast isn't about food alone. It's about belonging. Watching Kaata Chamcha Vlogs. If you could smell the chai, taste the butter, or feel the nostalgia, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because every breakfast has a story, and this city serves them hot every morning.